You do not want to be messing with those things. I had a buddy of mine from college get hard addicted to ketamine. Dude still isn't right. But though I think he's also still addicted. It's not like he stopped and never recovered. He still actively partakes. That is a brutal one. All right, so yeah, we'll go over it. Twomad apparently passed away today from a suspected drug overdose. I'm sure if you're familiar with Twomad, you've probably seen the spiral that he's gone down over the last couple of years, drug related, and it's been a flood of things coming out about him post mortem now, about like who he was behind the scenes and shit, with some really horrible things being alleged. So I can't remember if I mentioned this at the start of his spiral or not, but he worked with our agency. Like Matt and him communicated very frequently because we'd get him like ads for his videos and such. And there was like this switch that flipped. And I'm guessing it's when he started taking drugs, because he started to get really he went down a really bad path, and he never recovered from it. So he would say some fucked up things, and he just, I guess, kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I'd heard like things from other YouTubers about him, like in real life, and it was all really pretty horrifying stuff. But I didn't know the extent of it until like a ton of creators came out today to tell their experience with him. It's fucking awful. I don't know what the drug of choice was or whatever. I've seen a lot of people saying he was addicted to ketamine or something, but yeah, it was whatever he found destroyed his mental state and created a monster, apparently. And today, he was found unresponsive from a supposed drug overdose. It's suspected that it was fent by professionals. I haven't seen the professionals say fent. I've seen some of like creators that he was close with saying it was ketamine. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Drugs are drugs, especially with the way he was handling them, are always going to end up in a situation like this. That is shit you just don't fuck with. That is a big don't do drugs moment for sure. And I know a lot of people tried to help him behind the scenes, but I clearly it didn't get through. He needed like professional help, and I suppose never got it. You see James Key's tweet? Yep, I did. And I saw a bunch of others come out with similar accounts of that kind of horrible stuff. Thanks to Tier 1 Kit and the membership, Kalari. It was a lot. It was more likely ketamine laced with fent, since there are DMs where he admits to the ketamine problem. That's what I was referring to, where I saw a lot of people mention that. Regardless, though, that is terrible stuff. You do not want to be messing with those things. I had a buddy of mine from college get hard addicted to ketamine. Dude still isn't right. But though I think he's also still addicted. It's not like he stopped and never recovered. He still actively partakes. That is a brutal one. This is the resub Supa. Why would you all sponsor a pedo loser like him? Also, Ket is for girls. Wow, there's a lot to unpack about that. It'd been a while since we worked with him because of the spiral he went down and the shit that came out. It's not like we were actively still working with him through all of that. He used to say a lot of terrible shit to, like, Matt. It was a spiral that started pretty much out of nowhere. So most likely drug related, and it completely destroyed him as a human being. Is it tier 1 Dennis? Helldivers 2 is great. I really enjoyed Helldivers 2, and I still plan on playing more of it. Thanks to resub Suda, and to give sub metal, and resub Danny. What about the accusations being made with no evidence? Obviously he's a bad guy, but they said that without proof and the lawsuit is void, so why not include the evidence? I have no idea. Like I said, I learned about most of that the same way everyone else did through the Twitter posts. All I know is what we experienced, and also what some other people that I had heard of over the years had stated about their experience with him personally. The other stuff, obviously I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see on. There's a Prime Bull. I saw that too. I think that is a bad comparison to be making. Thanks for resub Span and Switch. I mean, I don't think this is some kind of meme stunt or anything. I don't think it would have been reported by the mainstream outlets if it hadn't been fully confirmed. For as dog shitty as TMZ is, they're usually thorough when it comes to these kind of articles about someone passing away. TMZ is usually like the first to know. All the time, somehow. He's a Prime Shadow. So I don't think it's like a joke or anything. He's a resub Duck. Last stream was on 8th of February, which was also the day he last tweeted. Most likely died after stream since he was playing Overwatch, and his Discord still showed the game was open today. Yeah, I saw that as well. And no, I haven't heard of that before, Magic. Is it Prime Sam? TMZ's fucked up. They bribe doctors on people's deathbeds. Is that how they always get that kind of scoop? Not surprised. That sounds like TMZ. It's recent Minecraft. And I'll look at that, Silk. When did this news break? This afternoon. It was like 3 p.m. or something-ish. Somewhere in that general ballpark. No, I hadn't talked to him in quite a while. After the stuff he was saying, like, to Matt, it was very clear he was not the same person that I, like, played games with back in, like, 2018, whenever that was, with, like, Rainbow Six. He had completely lost himself. So I hadn't talked to him in a while. He did message me, like, whenever TwitchCon was, seeing if I could give him a pass because he needed to do something there, which, in retrospect to some of the things people were claiming, is really kind of chilling. I didn't answer, but that was looking at, like, having that and then seeing what people were saying about what he was trying to do at TwitchCon is really, really weird now.